boy, brain waves. Wow. Back again with an interesting update and twist to the whole Damar Hamlin. The football player with the Buffalo Bills that was in the hospital, suffered a cardiac arrest injury. Yeah, him. Interesting development. Interesting development. There's a conspiracy going on. Is it really him or is it not him? We're going to find out. We're going to take a look. I'm going to show you all the information in just a second. How is everyone doing today? I hope all is well with you. For those of you that are here, y'all know the deal. And if you're new to my show, if you're new to my channel, I kindly ask that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you do not get notifications when I go live, when I release content and videos or what have you, then I'm going to need you to unsubscribe, immediately resubscribe, and then hit the notification bell. That way you should get updates on when I release future content. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I wanted to break this one in the morning versus later on because this information actually came out yesterday. But, I had my son's birthday. I mentioned that for those of you that have been rocking with me. So, nonetheless, I'm here and I wanted to break it first thing because I haven't really seen any content creators breaking this one. This is crazy, y'all. But I'm going to show y'all some things that start connecting some dots and make a whole lot of sense. Okay? Hey, what's going on with Wayfair Creations? What's up, Beanbag Whispers? If you're here, feel free to say hello in the live chat. Also, if you would like to participate on this show, what does participation mean? You can come on camera. We can hear your voice if you're unable to come on camera. It is something that I offer to my viewers, to my audience on my show that other content creators most likely don't offer, at least in this segment. All right? Please keep in mind, no disrespect, no trolling. If any of that takes place, whether you come on the show or you're in the live chat, you're most likely going to get blocked, kicked, I will say timed out, and you also may get made an example of by moi. You don't want me to make an example of you because you're not going to walk away leaving here feeling happy. So just kind of want to let y'all know a little house rules here. It's nothing but love here. Please have dialogue. Please get it in. But, be respectful. This is not a toxic community. It's nothing but love. We're a global community. We have people from all walks of life. We accept all. We don't have time for all this discriminatory garbage out here. You know what I'm saying? So let me get to the live chat. We have crossed over the 2-minute warning. Since I'm talking about an athlete, this is a sports term. For those of you living under a rock, you've never been to any sports game, recreational, school, high school, college, pro, 2-minute warning. It means that when we get to the end of the 2-minute warning, I will show you all the official footage. No clickbait on this show. No clickbait on this channel. What you see is what you get. One of the reels. Okay, there's quite a few, but this seems to be more clickbait and fakery and people creating fake news and fake videos that make it look real. And man, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. But you don't get none of that around here. So let me get back into the chat. That's crazy. Vision by Honor. Side note, she says it's a lot going on in Cali. She said the federal government is trying this year to remove the G word. GUNs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, people are going to buck back against that. One of their civil liberties. They're going to buck back against that. You already know. Hey, what's up, Mary? Good morning. How you doing? What's up, Blue Mahogany Queen? What's up, bae? What's up? How you doing? Got Blue Mahogany Queen in the building. Yes. Gotta say it like you ladies. How you ladies say it? Y'all be like, yes. Y'all know I can switch up on y'all real quick. Hey, what's up, Diana? How you doing? Got Diana Mitchum in the building. So glad to have y'all here with me this morning. So it looks like we've crossed over the 2-minute warning. Again, just quick reminder, if you just joined me, you have an opportunity to come on here and say your thoughts, share your opinions. You can come on camera. You can just have audio if you're unable to come on camera. I know people are working. They're doing a whole host of things. They're not ready. You know, it is a morning. Depending on where you are, it's like probably in the wee hours of the morning. But you have that opportunity. So if any one of you want to come on here, you can. All you have to do is just let me know in the chat. What's up, Sheila? Yo, shout out Sheila, y'all. Sheila Clemens in the building. Her first time being here. That's what's up. Y'all know how we do. Make sure y'all shout out Sheila Clemens. There's nothing but love around here. Nothing but love around here. I'm going to leave you on the screen for a second. So, as I was mentioning, you all have seen the title. I'm about to show you the official footage, the official article, and show you a couple of things. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts about this situation. Okay? Hey, what's up, Ernestine? Hey, Faith. I see y'all. I see y'all in the chat. God bless you too, Sheila. We got you. So, man, let's get to this. Let me go ahead and pull up the official article. Once again, you know, the only TMZ. So I'm going to kind of go through this and show y'all some footage. So you see that his attendance sparked a lot of conspiracy theories. Now, of course, their sources say it's BS. They're always going to say it's fake. They never admit or acknowledge to anything. Why is that? I've told you all, because of the oath. They have taken the oath of silence. So even if something is true, they have to refute it. They have to block it. They have to deny it, etc., etc. Okay? Y'all just know this is how this works, right? Y'all do know this is how it works. Okay? And there's no of them getting around it unless they put their whole life and career, etc., on the line. So they're going to deny it, okay? And that's why you hear sources. So let me ask this question. Who are these sources? Who are the sources? Can y'all name the sources? Who are the sources? Because obviously it ain't TMZ, and it's not a news or media outlet. So who are these sources? So let's go ahead and read the article. Like I said, this dropped yesterday, afternoon, evening. It was like 7:15 in the evening, my time, basically. 7:30-ish, I heard about it. Now, right off the bat, I want to show y'all something. Y'all need to pay attention. I have this in a thumbnail. Do you see Damar here, or who we suspect is Damar, throwing up the pyramid? Okay, of all symbols to throw up from here, why are you throwing up the pyramid? Let me just say this one more time. Of all symbols to throw up as a professional football player, why are you throwing up the triangles? Y'all know what the triangle's referencing, right? The all-seeing eye. The secret societies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that starts with an eye. The one that has an eyeball in the middle of a pyramid. Why is he throwing this up? Of all things. He ain't throwing up no pieces, no deuces, no nothing like that. He throwing up a pyramid. Nonetheless, let me continue. It says Damar Hamlin's presence at the Bills playoff game has fueled wild conspiracies on the internet among the tinfoil hat wearing crowd. That's what they call us. We're the tinfoil hat. With some suggesting a body double was used in the 24-year-old safety's place. Safety was his position as a football player with the Buffalo Bills. For those of you that don't know, he was a safety. Nonetheless, he says, but here we go again, multiple sources. Can someone please list and name who these sources are. All we just know is multiple sources. Okay? Tell TMZ Sports this is simply not true. Sorry, conspiracy theorists. So Hamlin attended the Bills-Bengals game Sunday afternoon at Highmark Stadium. His first time back at an NFL game since he went into cardiac arrest on the field in Cincinnati on January the 2nd. Okay, now I'm going to play this footage because it's here for a reason. Obviously, you see this is coming from the Buffalo Bills Twitter account. Okay, so let's just go ahead and play this, right? Audio is not important here. Let's just look at the video.
Here and Damar stood up.
See. Okay, I muted it just in case. I don't want to hear no. Okay, he's like, yeah, come on. But the very first thing he throws up is, see, there we go again. What's up? Why are you throwing up a triangle? What the triangle got to do with anything, Damar? What it got to do with anything? And see, let me show y'all something too. Notice how he got a mask on, right? Why on earth is this man wearing a mask over his mouth? He didn't suffer no face injury. Come on, people, make it make sense. He was not in the hospital for no face injury. He didn't have face surgery, unless he had face surgery, and this is perhaps a clone. Remember, the whole thing was the impact to the chest, and it caused cardiac arrest. Y'all know I gotta make it rhyme, right? Y'all know that's how I get down, right? I gotta make it rhyme. It don't sound right if it don't rhyme, you know what I'm saying? He's in the hospital for cardiac arrest, or at least was previously. Not for no face injuries. So why you got covers on your face? You're indoors, you're in the box, Roddy Rich. You in the box. Nobody's around in the box with you. Hey, self a little, man. Why you got a mask on? I'm just saying, somebody make it make sense. And then you wonder why you got people thinking it's a conspiracy theory. Because you can't truly see his face. He got a hood over his head. He got a mask on. Then he throwing up triangles. And then he like, come on, get it up. Y'all know what time it is. Get it up. Then you see the security guy walk by in the background. Throwing the triangles back up again. Okay, what's up with that? I'm going to continue before I get into some things. So it says Damar wearing a mask, wearing a hoodie, and sunglasses. Okay, why you got all that on trying to hide your face? We know you, Damar. You in the box, Roddy Rich. What are you trying to hide? Unless you are a clone. Let me continue. Was shown on television and the stadium scoreboard. But between the accessories and bad weather in Buffalo, it was difficult to see Hamlin. For your information, it was 30 degrees in western New York on Sunday. I get it. Shoot, it's 20-something degrees here in the in Georgia. I get it. Okay, we going to play this. Okay, I'm going to keep the audio off because I don't want no potential copyrights. So, I mean, y'all see it's the snow and stuff like that out there, and we're just gonna let that ride right there. That really doesn't show anything. Now, I'm gonna continue. It says, given Hamlin didn't speak with the media, that's another suspect thing. Bruh. How them youngins say it? Bruh. Ain't that how the young kids speak today? They be like, bruh. You could be a girl, you could be a lady. It'd be like, bruh. The women be speaking to other women, other girls. They'd be like, bruh. Given that Hamlin did not speak with the media, bruh, why you ain't dropped no bombs with the media? You don't think that everybody would be excited to see you back just to be able to hear from you? I mean, you issue these tweets and you do all this stuff, and then we don't actually hear from you. Why is it that we don't hear from you? Is it perhaps because we can determine that you would have been a clone? Surely if you're at the game and Surely you're with the Bills and you're used to the weather and you were an athlete. I mean, after all, you would be out there on the field playing in the snow. Surely you could address the media. There's got to be someone around there would be ecstatic to be like, yes, Damar Hamlin is here. He's in the building. He's talking with us. We're so happy to connect with him, his energy, to hear a word or two from him. Why we ain't hear none from him? Why all of a sudden he alienated and isolated from the team, from the players? You know what I'm saying? Why he's so isolated from the coach and the team? Unless he's a clone. Y'all see what I did there? So anyway, given Hamlin didn't speak with the media and his face wasn't clearly seen, or seen clearly as is listed here for the politically correct ones that are trying to say brainwaves. It's not clearly seen, it was seen clearly. Okay, we've established that. Nonetheless, some people went to Twitter and online forums suggesting a stand-in was used in DH's place. That stands for Damar Hamlin. The speculation has even gotten to the point where people are dissecting other pictures of Damar, including the one teammate. Okay, now this is including like with a teammate. Matt Milano posted last weekend, which was believed to be Hamlin's first return to the Bills facility. So even a teammate, they suspected something's up. In the interest of debunking internet conspiracy theories, we made some calls. And multiple people close to Damar say it's absolute nonsense. Now, how do we know that that wasn't actually the real Damar at the game? No one's saying that Damar Hamlin is not necessarily here. So you could call and be like, hey, is Damar Hamlin still around? Is he still alive? Family be like, yeah, he's right here. He's sitting right here. But if he's sitting right there with you, how come he wasn't verified at the game? How come family wasn't showing? How come there ain't no pictures, no face showing him? Now they reached out to the Bills for comment and they haven't heard a word back. See, the Bills not even gonna get into it. They like, no, I don't know, bruh. I don't know, bruh. Some seem suspect. I find it very suspect that he's throwing up these symbols, right? And I've talked to you all multiple times, even in other live streams, about these symbols, okay? All right? This makes no sense. And many of y'all know about cloning, right? Y'all know like Gucci Mane, a lot of folks have been cloned. This is what they do. Let me answer this quick question real quick, and then I want to show y'all some footage and why I'm saying what I'm saying. All right, I want to let me do this too while I'm answering some footage here. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do this. Let me do this here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I want to back up for a second. I just want to back up for 1 second, show y'all something, and then I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, it already looks suspect to me, and it sounds suspect to me. I'll be seeing this stuff a mile. It looks suspect, and it sounds suspect to me. Very suspect, because nothing has been shown or done to say otherwise. Okay, if there were some things that were done and shown otherwise, then maybe I'll be like, yes, it's a bunch of BS. But y'all not coming with it. So I want y'all to look at this, the same picture in the background. This is just it without any obstruction. Okay. Now let me answer this one question and then I'm going to get on to it. So what's up, Delta Roots? He says, why would they clone? The purpose. They clone a lot of people. So what they do is people are sacrificial lambs. They'll sacrifice a person and then that person be gone. Now, sacrifice can take form in many ways. Sometimes they literally take the existence of that individual out of this plane. All right? There's many ways to do it, but they take the existence of that individual out of this plane. And then what they may do, sometimes they may have the person still be alive and be like, you can no longer show your face again. There's different reasons and different ways they may do it. And then maybe sometimes they may let that individual be out in the wild, but very limited. And this is where you get people to say, hey, I saw so-and-so. They're not gone. I saw them. I got pictures. I got video. A lot of times what they do is they just go ahead and knock you completely out. All right. Use your spiritual energy for their purpose. And then in that process, before they take you out, they create a clone. The clone is soulless. Okay. The clone is like a robot. Spirits can jump in it, do whatever. They have that technology. What y'all think they've been showing this in movies for like how long? They can do these things. They have the technology to take our cells and duplicate them. They've been showing it. They cure diseases and sicknesses. They have the technology. They've been showing this. So they clone these individuals, all right? They're soulless, Satanists, demonic, carry out their wishes. They come out in public. People say there's something different about the individual. They usually look a little funny. Something's off about them, etc., etc. Now, again, I want to stress, Damar Hamlin has not had any facial injury that we are aware of since he went to the hospital. I want to remind y'all that, and I want y'all to follow this. Okay, follow this with me. Now that he's supposedly out and he's in the skybox, as I said, why does he need to have a full-fledged hoodie and a mask on? He wasn't uptight against nobody. You're an athlete, etc., etc. You're isolated from the GP. You're in the box. You're in the skybox, Roddy Rich. So why do you need to have mask, hood? Y'all know if I sit up here and do like this, I'm gonna look like a straight ninja. Y'all ain't gonna know who I am. You're gonna be like, I think that's brainwaves. I think that's, look, check me out. If I sit up here and do this and put a hood on, y'all ain't gonna necessarily know. Y'all gonna have to be like, well, I think that's his eyes. I think that's him. Okay? Now, even as a follow-up, this is what Damar supposedly put out to debunk the conspiracy theorists, right? He shows him again in the same outfit with the hood on, with the mask on, and then he got his head down. So you can't truly make out if that's really him or if it's not. I mean, doesn't it make sense if someone's trying to debunk whether it's you or not, that you would have a hood off your head, you would clearly show your face? This is why I see through it. And then you got the actual Buffalo Bills not commenting. They not saying a word. I told y'all about when people plead the fifth. Did you see anything, sir? Ma'am, have you seen? Everybody just whistling, turning their head around. And this is not the first time that this happened. And for all we know, he could have actually left us in the hospital for all we know. And we could have just been told a story like, oh, he's back, he's fine. And this is a clone. There's multiple reasons and agendas, but I've shown you what this dude does. So you see this picture here, and then I got to show y'all this. I just have to, because I don't think people really understand. I don't think y'all truly understand where this man's spiritual allegiance and loyalty lies. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take this off the screen for a second. Okay, and I'm gonna put something else back on the screen. Or should I say up on the screen for the first time, because you all haven't seen it on here. I've shown this to you before. Now, I want y'all to take a look. Do you see this hand symbol? This is Damar Hamlin. If y'all confused, you see it says Hamlin. This is him. This is his hair. This is him. See the symbol here? See, even over here, he's throwing it up the same way. Then he got his little man right up here, throwing it up. I've shown this a billion times. This circle here, 6, 6, 6. Follow the cursor, y'all, on the screen. Circle, 6, 6, 6. That's why they have 3 fingers up, 6, 6, 6. See, most people are going to be distracted by his hand over here, and you're not going to see down here what he's throwing up. And he's smiling. Like I said, they love to throw this up. They're not like, I don't want to throw this up. I don't want to show this in public. No. No, they be like, yeah, what it is. They be like, what's up? I'm happy about this. Pledging my allegiance to the devil. So we have these hand symbols here. Okay? Then, as I showed you all, I just want y'all to take a look at this. Okay? And put all of this together. As I showed y'all all, we're going to go back and put this back on the screen because I need to tie this together. And why it seems suspect and why other people suspect. Once again, do y'all see this? See this, the triangle, the Illuminati Triangle. For those of y'all, I gotta spell it out. The all-seeing eye. This is the first thing he throws up. Can't get no clear look at the man. What is he hiding? If it's not a conspiracy, then what are you hiding? What are you hiding if it's not a conspiracy? This should be an easy debunk. See, this is what I'm trying to say. If this was truly Damar, hood off, you know what I'm saying? Show the brother he got some good hair. Show the brother's good hair. It's fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? Show his face because his face wasn't injured. You know, a close-up. This would be easy to debunk. This is, see, I'm trying to advocate on multiple fronts here. This should be an easy shutdown. Look. Here I am, y'all. I'm going to tell you what would have been even easier. He could have talked to any reporter or something. We could have seen his face with one of his players. Like, why is he isolated away from his players? It ain't like the man has some type of sickness where he got to stay away. Ain't like he had COVID or something. Why is he isolated away from the players? As much time as he spent away from his teammates. Just put yourself in his shoes. If you actually was injured and you spent all your time with your teammates, and this is like the playoffs and, you know, the championship, this is the end of the season. It ain't like the season's over. This is it. This is your last chance to come together, have the energy, you know, be hyped up. You know, you talking about this type of game. This is like one of your last games, potentially. You know, if you don't make it into the slot for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm trying to say? So just think about you being in there and you finally out of the hospital. You're like, yeah, man, I get to kick it with my teammates. And then you're not seeing with your teammates. You're not seeing with the coach. You ain't got no pictures with, you know, you ain't thugged out. So easy to debunk this. I'm saying this for anybody. And then they say sources. Who are these sources? Multiple sources. Y'all see what it says on the screen? Let me pull it up. See? Sources. Can y'all list the sources for me? I want names. I want organization names. I want to know who these sources are. Because y'all know they always debunk everything when this is going. It's like, what are you talking about? That's not the case. What are you talking about? And then they label us as the loony bins. We're the conspiracy theorists because we question it. And then, like I said, even one of his own teammates questioned it. Well, I forgot. What was the teammate? Wait a minute. Where was it? Yeah, Matt Milano. Matt Milano here even questioned it. So I'm like, why are you throwing up these symbols and doing all of this? If it's not a conspiracy, he should have just been waving like when he had his hands like, come on, y'all, get it. That's all he should have did. Like, hey, give it up, throw it up. What's up? I'm here. Come on, get the cheers up. Get, you know, and speaking of getting things up, and I got my hands up. Can y'all get the likes up? I appreciate if y'all could get the likes up. I got 60 people here. I need to make sure I have 60 likes at the bare minimum. I know it's early in the morning. All you gotta do is hit the thumbs up. Since I'm doing the Damar Hamlin, y'all, come on, throw it up. Let me do the Damar Hamlin. Da, 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 da. Clone. Worship me. And then he says that picture to debunk himself is the same picture on the thumbnail in the background where you got your head down, hood over, and mask over, so we can't clearly make you out. Could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? That could be anybody in there. Look, let me get to the live chat here real quick. Let me see if I can back up. It's a lot of messages here in the live chat. I don't know if I can catch up with everyone. If it's your message, I do apologize. Hey, what's up, Judy Reed? I see you in the building. Oh, I got you, Judy. I got you. So glad you came through. Let me make this happen real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm working the chat real quick. All right, Judy Reed, you should be good. You should be blue now. Let's see. Look, I'm gonna say this. Bean Whispers says, could he have already had a backup clone? He could have. Y'all know they had been accelerating with a lot of things during Mercury in retrograde. You know, that was December 22nd to January the 18th. Y'all notice how all of a sudden the deletions have slowed down, dropped off a cliff. We was having deletions like crazy. All of a sudden it stopped, right? Trying to hurry up and get it in for the Chinese New Year and all this stuff. I know about all this stuff going on spiritually. I just don't generally talk about it like I should. But I'm going to talk about it. So because now they slowed down with it, now I can start backtracking and getting back to situations and uncovering things. This seems very suspect. I believe it's all of that. MK Ultra, all of that. He probably did have a backup clone. Man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff, and he's not showing his face. So there's some agenda that's going on. He's clearly showing connections and symbolism there. Yeah, look, lots of rituals. Y'all don't look. It's so much going on spiritually, man. Y'all don't even know what time it is. There's so much going on. A lot of people was cloned. Look, a lot of these celebrities that y'all see have been cloned. That's why they look off, or they look weird, or they age. You know, they transfer their mind, their consciousness, their programming into a clone. You know, their DNA. They be doing all types of stuff. Why? Because that way these people can carry out their agenda without any interference. They just knock you off, sacrifice you, take the energy, take your spirit, take all that stuff, and put that into the person, unless you just far gone. I mean, some people just pledge their allegiance to the devil and they just do it anyway. And I showed y'all where Damar Hamlin had his allegiance to. You know, he was in the system. He was in the Matrix, Neo. It's so much. It's so much going on. Yeah, they can marry. Yeah, they can do a whole lot. They could do a whole lot. I want to know who these sources are. Yeah, they see, y'all already know they've been doing this stuff for a long time. I'm putting certain messages on the screen because they're basically saying a lot of stuff that I already know. And a lot of you all know this as well, but I'm reinforcing it. They can do these things, y'all. Okay, they don't need much. They just need your DNA. There's many ways to get a person's DNA. That's all they need. Yeah, you know. Yep, Tanya, you right. You knew it. And I tried to tell y'all that from the onset. If you go back and you haven't watched my first video of Damar Hamlin, I went back and I showed you all, and I went through and I told y'all that wasn't just some random random hit. You know, they got to make it look like a oops. Y'all know what an oops is. Like, oops, I didn't mean that to happen. Think about how many situations you've been in when somebody deliberately bumps into you or deliberately does something, but then they want to go holler, oops, knowing they purposely did it. They purposely did something, but they want to holler the oops. Oops, they trip you up, trip somebody up, say something, do something, spin. You know what I'm saying? Deliberately do it. But they be like, oops, it was an accident. Oops, I don't know what happened. They start choking up. They can't speak all of a sudden. Cat got your tongue. Cat got your tongue. I'm going to say this again. This is an extremely easy scenario to debunk. If this is the real Damar Hamlin, take the hood off, bruh. Again, I'm going to say it like the youngins say it. Even the girls be talking like this. Bruh. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all ain't never heard no high schoolers or no young adults. Y'all know how they speak. They be like, bruh. I mean, just the girls. They be like, bruh, bruh. So I'm going to say it like them. Bruh, take the hood off. Bruh, take the mask off. Bruh, you ain't outside. You in the skybox, Roddy Rich. Show us a close-up of your face. Go holler at the news reporters. Go kick it with your teammates. What you doing away from your teammates? It ain't like you got some respiratory or your immune system's weak. You supposedly suffered a cardiac arrest injury. Why can't you be around the team? I mean, again, this is it. Like, this game was one of the games that decided whether the Bills continue to play for the rest of the season and have a shot in the Super Bowl or not. Why are you away at a time like this? Do you know what type of energy? Y'all, let's make it make sense. Do you know the energy, the swag, the vibes, the sauce? Imagine if you played professional sports. With my athletes, you played in school. I don't care if it was K through 12. I don't care if it was recreational. I don't care if it was collegiate. Heck, I don't care if it's pro. You know good and well if one of your teammates got injured and you be like, man, like a situation like that, and then they back, and this is one of your last games, you be super hyped up like, yes, my teammate is back. Yes. Do you know the energy? Do you know the vibe, the motivation that could have gave the rest of the Bills players? Okay, and if it's a wonder why they lost. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if they if I'm not mistaken, they lost the game. I'm trying to think because I be trying to keep up with so many games. Yeah, they lost 27-10. I just want to be sure. Okay, and this was the divisional round. They lost 27-10. So while Damar was throwing all that up, he could have really been down there and got the energy up. Do you know how exciting the fans would have been? Think about the fans. They've been like, Damar, Damar. Like, do you know the energy that would have brought the Bills? That's why they lost. Because they playing games. What's up, Queen Thomas? What's up, sweetie? I am so glad you are here. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Y'all can see y'all peep game. Definitely give Miss Queen Thomas a warm welcome. Y'all know how we do around here. She is welcome. Me casa, e casa, tu casa, e casa, I casa, all the casas, right? But give her a warm welcome, y'all. Listen to what she says. She says, hello, Brainwaves, new to your page. So glad you're bringing this to light. She says he also has the all-seeing eye tattooed around his left chest. Wow, the nipple being the eye. Ain't that crazy? The nipple is the eye. All-seeing. Y'all see this? But people think I'm crazy when I talk about all this spiritual stuff. See, y'all know I'm going to bring the spiritual twist, right? I'm going to bring y'all facts, figures, all the information, all the 3D stuff. But I'm also going to bring you that spiritual stuff because a lot of people are afraid to talk about it. It's like since they start bringing up spirituality, people are like, oh, you know, they don't want to be labeled as demonic or satanic or evil or something like that because you're talking about spirituality. Okay, spirituality exists whether you want to acknowledge it or not. Science, as a matter of fact, is the doctrine and the discipline of the physical manifestation of things spiritual. Mic drop. Y'all don't want to hear that, though. Y'all don't want me to break that down like a pound. That's why you have such a close correlation to science in spirituality, spirituality in science, a lot of science being used in spirituality, a lot of spirituality being used in science. But a lot of people want to separate it because they don't want to acknowledge the full picture. But in order to understand what's going on, we got to look at all sides. Look at Turquoise. Look at Turquoise. Bobby said, she was like, hey, that thing a clone for sure. Man, I'm telling you, this is sick, man. Yeah, look what Source Energy says. The cardiac was his deletion. His new consciousness return was his rebirth. I'm sorry. You know what? Until I can see a clear shot of his face and see what they probably doing is they brought him out, but they know they probably got to perfect his face, so they got him covered up right now. They probably working on something. They might have to go back and do another tweet, but they needed him to show up to, make it believable because most of the mass is going to believe it. All right. I be trying to tell y'all about these people and the games that they play. It's all deception. That's how you know it's evil. All of this is deception. Let me tell you how it's deception. We clearly don't know for a fact if that really is Damar or if that's not Damar. Can we say 100% sure? Can we get facial recognition ID? And can we see before, even when his own players is questioning it? Why has this man got a mask on when he's isolated in the box, away from all the germy people, even if it was about germs or something like that? He's away from everybody. And why is he away from it, like reporters and his teammates and the coach and all that stuff? Like, why is he there? Like, he need to be back with his team if it's really about the camaraderie, especially in like the finals. Like, this ain't even like a mid-season game, y'all. Y'all know what time? It's January 24th. The season about to be up. It's about to be Super Bowl time. We're going to be talking about all the Super Bowl commercials in just a minute. And he ain't out there with them. This is one of the last games that they'll ever play. Well, I think actually because they lost, I think it is the last game this season. But y'all know what I'm trying to say either way. Y'all understand where I'm coming from and what I'm producing here. Okay? This just doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. Let me check back in the chat. Probably so, Tanya, or some other bigger thing. If it didn't help them to get in the Super Bowl, maybe there was some other agenda. So Mary says symbolisms are like a secret ritual. Yes, you can say that. It's a secret acknowledgement. Okay? When they do symbolism, it's an acknowledgement of loyalty, an acknowledgement that they're carrying out the goals and the agendas and the plan, that they're going to behave according to that. Okay, that's why they throw these things up. They're not just random, and they're also sworn into secrecy. So no one's going to say anything, including these so-called sources that say it's BS. Absolutely. And I think he had two. He had one here and he had one in the hospital. Absolutely. Like, I've debunked that and I've shown y'all this. I said that plan, that hit was planned. Y'all have to remember, these professional athletes know how to carry out anything to a T. Let me tell y'all something. I have acted before. I'm a songwriter. I'm a producer. I'm a rapper. You give me something, I can rap it any which way you need me to do it. I can write the lyrics any which way you need to do. You need me to produce something to make it go this way. I can produce a track, produce artists, produce a sound. I can produce video. You see what I'm saying? I do a lot. I have a tech and gaming channel as well. So I'm just telling you, I know how to, as a professional, make anything go the way that it goes. When someone is a model, their job is to model whatever the image, whatever the presentation that is desired that they are supposed to represent. They do it to the fullest. So if they tell you put on these clothes, take off these clothes, look like this, don't look like this, etc., whatever it is the job of that model to carry out the image, the vision of whatever the goal is. Okay? So when it comes to these professional athletes, this is why they have plays. So they can keep order and control. Yes, plays do actually help you carry out and win games and et cetera, et cetera. I get that, but I also need to break something down for y'all. A play is an organized way of moving these people on the field. So if you have someone make a call in the headset to both coaches saying, hey, you go have so-and-so cover this, you carry out this play, you carry out this play, they got to carry out the play. And it puts someone in a highly susceptible situation and scenario. I told you I was the same thing with Russell Gage with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I've already went through this. And how that cowboy, like how to hit, I went through this. These things be orchestrated, y'all. Yes, there are some random things that take place. I'm not saying there aren't random things, but I can tell the difference between random and orchestrated. But I guess people don't understand that this, you got to stop and think. How much money goes through the sports industry? How much money do you think the sports industry pulls in? How much money do you think they pull in? I want to see if anyone's going to say anything in the chat. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to put something on the screen real quick. If y'all don't know, I just want to show y'all because y'all know I like to pull receipts. Ain't no clickbait around here. I bring receipts, invoices, all of this. Y'all ready for this? Check this out for those of you that don't know. Okay, I want you to look up here. It says in 2022, so this is last year, the Cowboys franchise. This is just one franchise. I didn't even talk about all the teams. The Cowboys franchise was valued at $8 billion with a B. B as in boy. B as in Bravo. $8 billion US dollars. Okay? Whilst the average franchise value in the NFL stood at about $3.48 billion in 2021. So we're talking about billions of dollars here, not millions, billions. That's a lot of money. And people will do a lot of things for that amount of money. Okay? They're going to do a lot of things for that type of money. I'm just trying to tell y'all. There's a lot of agendas and a lot of things going on with that kind of bread, that kind of bank, that kind of money. All right? So there's a lot of agendas here at play. Look, Tanya says it's quiet. Exactly. He ain't in his hometown. It's quiet here in Pittsburgh. Ain't nobody talking. Look, Lindsay said it's quiet in Ohio too. I mean, I'm just saying, like, let's just see his face for real. See, look, Queen, look what Queen Thomas know. She said Elon Musk's father created the technology for the military, right? And it's still being used, especially in Hollywood. Exactly. This technology is real, y'all. Yeah, and I'm with Elaine here. I don't believe it's... I need to see a clear-cut picture of his face. What is he hiding? And then my thumbnail here, the background picture, is what he sent to debunk it. Let me show y'all something. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's just not adding up, y'all. It does not make sense. It just does not make sense. What is this? I'm trying to... Hold on now. Okay, let's... Look. Okay, look at this. I'm on his... Let me show y'all. I'm on his Damar Hamlin's Instagram right now. Okay? I'm going to go to his Twitter in a second, but I'm on his Instagram. I just want y'all to see something. Okay, look, there's the symbolism again. Did y'all symbolism. See, I got a bit because it's a video. Can y'all see the satanic symbolism here in his hand? See his hand? He's throwing up the circle and the 666. He's been showing a lot of satanic symbolism. Okay, y'all have to, because when I click on it, it goes into a video. And you know how Twitter is. It's kind of hard to like. I don't know if we'll be able to pause it or not. There it is. There it is. Y'all see it? Look at the hand. Both hands. Both hands. He threw it up with both hands. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? Y'all see it? There you go. He throwing it up again. He been throwing that symbolism up a lot. Every time he get a chance to throw it up, he ain't just doing three. He throwing up that 666. All right. Now, this is his latest picture on his Instagram here. You still can't see his face because he got his hoodie, got his glasses, his head down. Let's see if it... See, even here, why is this dude... Like, that don't even... Something look funny about this picture. This is why people are saying what they're saying, and they fear in a conspiracy. Because look at this. Why do you have your mouth covered up in your glasses? And then, like, I understand the style and stuff like this. Like, he fresh. He clean. Don't get me wrong. He clean now. Don't get me wrong. He outfit on point. You know what I'm saying? Wardrobe game is on point now. Ain't nobody saying this wardrobe game ain't on point. No, that you fresh now. However, what is up with us not clearly seeing you? Okay, then he got this trust God thing. I want to see. Again, we can't clearly tell if that's him. It just looked like it's somebody different. I don't know, man. Something. I'm going to go to his Twitter account, too. Again, and like all the poses, we just can't get a good look at his face. I get it. I get it. I don't know. Let me go to y'all. Hold on. We're gonna back up. Let's go to his Twitter. Oh, wait, it's right there. Hold on. Let's go to his Twitter, y'all. I don't know why stuff be pulling up slow. Now, is this actually the real him? It's the blue check. So I'm assuming this is him. Okay. Is this him? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Is this... I need to verify something, y'all. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I need to verify something. Because if this is what I thought I just saw. All right, let's do this. Okay, I want to do this. I want to verify something. I want y'all to see. I just want y'all to see this. Okay. Over here, y'all know when you Google search somebody, over here shows their official accounts, right? I'm going to go click on Instagram. I know we've seen it already, but I'm just going to pull up Instagram. Okay, we just got finished looking at this. This is the same page we looked at, right? All right, but I'm going to back it up. I don't know what's going on. I need to read some of these articles too. They mock. I don't know. I'm going to have to check that later. So let's go to his Twitter real quick. Okay, so I'm on the right page. This is official Twitter page. I just want y'all to see this, right? I'm on his official Twitter page. What in the world is this doing on his own Twitter page? Like, is he clowning himself? He says clone here. Dressed up like a ninja. Like, I mean, is this supposed to be a joke? Can somebody make this make sense for me? Is this supposed to be a joke? Like, I don't see no laughing emojis or nothing. He just put a post 16 hours ago saying clone. And then it's the same picture that I showed y'all now. Can't see him clearly. His head down. You know, he got, again, like a ninja. He covered up like this. Y'all see me? I'm sorry. I ain't do it right. He covered up like this, y'all. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. It don't make any sense. I want to see what we're reading. Now, this is on his own page at 7:18 yesterday. I told you this was around 7:30 p.m. my time, Eastern time. So let's see what these people saying. I haven't even looked at this. So now he's trolling those who prayed for him and donated money to his GoFundMe. Real nice if that's what's happening. Okay, see, so this person says, what bothers me about this tweet, this man claims to be a Christian. Now, let me tell y'all something. Ain't no Christian gonna be throwing up no devil horns repeatedly at every chance they get unless they're only doing it for educational purposes. Like, for instance, I'm here live with you all, right? And I'm talking about this. So I'm informing you all, and I'm educating you all with how this works. So me, you see what I'm saying? Team Jesus, Team Christ. If I throw up a symbol, I'm only doing it so that you all can understand what the symbol looks like. You're like, Brainwaves, what symbol are you referring to? That may be the only time you'll see me on camera throw that up. Okay, unless I'm clowning or being silly, it's the only time you're going to see it. So, I'm going to continue to read this tweet. I know it's someone else's tweet, but it says, what bothers me about this tweet, this man claims to be a Christian, but yet he's feeding into the division instead of just showing us his face. Do you see what I'm saying? He's playing. All he got to do is show us his face or taking a video showing that he's alive. But instead, he chooses to say he's a clone, which causes more division. Look, Romans 16:7. Let me break this down. See, man. Let me break this down. Take a look at this real quick. We're going to right back to the Damar, his Twitter page. Look, Romans 16:7 says, I appeal to you, brothers, to watch out for those who cause divisions and create obstacles contrary to the doctrine that you have been taught. Avoid them. Back to his Twitter. So he could easily just show us his face, not create divisions. You know, there's some people that say, this, no way, this is the real Damar Hamlin. What are you talking about, Brainwaves and company? You all have lost it. You all have went off the loony bin. You're a conspiracy theorist. And then you have the other camps that are like, no, we know this is a clone. We have not been given any proof that this is not a clone. How do we know this is not an actor, somebody that looked like him? You know, there's a lot of people that can look like you, dress like you. That's easy. How do we know it's actually you? I'm just saying, y'all. Yeah, it's mad suspect that he's sitting here adding to the division. Yeah, it's definitely not something right. Let's see. Now, I understand this person saying I must have missed a clause in Damar's contract that somehow demands he give everyone FaceTime videos, medical play-by-play, and full explanation why maybe he's not ready to be back under a microscope. No. I'm gonna shut this Melina person down. So if you hear me, Melina Amit, I want to shut this Melina Amit down. Or Malinka, I'm sorry. It's Malinka. This Malinka Amit down. When you become a celebrity, when you become a famous person, the moment you sign your name on a dotted line to be a professional athlete, a professional singer, a politician, famous doctor, you want to write books, you want to come on YouTube, content creator, you lose your privacy. I don't know how many times I got to break this down. It does not have to be in your contract. It's the nature of the beast. The moment you choose to be famous and do these things, he signed up for this when he chose to be a professional athlete. You're going to have cards made after you, stats. You're going to be having charities and functions. You're going to be attending here, going here. Folks are going to be looking into your life left and right. If you wanted to stay private, you choose not to be famous. This is how this thing works. You want to move under the radar, this is how it works. So with this person saying that, it don't have to be in his contract. Okay? And again, he could have easily debunked this. What this lady doesn't understand is that this was Damar here. This is his response to debunk the conspiracy theories. Yet he feeds right into it. He's playing right into it. All he got to do is show all of this. And then see, look what somebody else said. This makes sense. Someone says, how could a man whose ribs were cracked from CPR wave his arms around like that? I bruised my rib once in a car accident and I could barely move anything attached to my torso for a month. You know, that's something else to sit up here and think about. I forgot about that, about his ribs being injured from the CPR. I forgot all about that. How he's sitting up here doing this? Do you know how much pain that would be? He did it for a long time. He was like, one, ow. He was like, get him up, get him up, get him up. Y'all know what I'm about to do again since I'm talking about getting them up, right? Get the likes up, get the likes up. All you got to do is hit X on the live chat. Hit the like button and then open the live chat right back. Get the likes up, get the likes up. We need to get the message out, get the message out. I want to turn this into a song. And see, look at what people are saying. This lady is Tammy here. She says, I don't understand why you would troll, referring to Damar. Some people who were worried sick about you. It doesn't make sense. The world was praying for you, and this is your response. I don't get it at all. Look, your boy Lloyd says no, tell you to wear a mask constricting your breathing right after a heart attack. Come on, B. I mean, I'm just saying, there's so many things that doesn't make sense. There's so many things here that just does not make any sense from a medical perspective, from a spiritual perspective, from a public perspective. There's so many perspectives here. It does not make any sense. And you're going to have a bunch of people say, well, let the man do what he want to do and da. Okay, he has free will. He has choice. No one's saying he can't do what he does. However, every choice that you make as an individual has consequences and repercussions. So if he chooses to play into this, this is the consequence and repercussions. Now you're giving people like me more content to put out. Thank you, Damar. In the same time, Damar Hamlin is also getting promoted. But is this positive press or is this negative press? Does he really care? Because his name is being promoted. And that's exactly what he wants. Okay, look at what most people are saying. What is this? Last night? I don't even know what this... Oh, somebody's clowning. The dude here is clowning. Say here he is last as well. It's clearly him. Looks like, look, this is me, y'all. This is Damar. These people here, again, this Monica lady here says, it is a simple question people are asking. I wonder the same thing. Why is he hiding his face? Seems like he would want to look up and smile standing next to his clone. My point exactly. Am I the only one that has questions here? I mean, as it stands with this very moment, unless we get a breaking news update, Damar Hamlin now shows his face. Find out tonight on Channel 2 Action News. Coverage you can count on. You know, I had to do the news report. Yeah, I'm here from TMZ. We got the official footage. We got Damar Hamlin's face. We got a copy of his FaceTime. Timestamp for today, 3 hours ago. This is the real Damar Hamlin. Oh, and we assure you, no filters were used on the FaceTime video. I mean, does anyone here 100% have no questions that this is the real Damar? If you even have 1%, a part of a percent doubt that this is the real him, then guess what? There's some validity to that. I'm just saying. I mean, everybody's like, just show your face. Wow. Someone said they're waiting to after the Super Bowl to tell us RIP. Look at what most people are saying. The reason why I'm going through his Twitter account, because I want to see what the overall consensus is. I want to get the vibe. I want to see what people are thinking. I like to see what people are thinking and where they're going and understand their train of thought and their reasoning to validate or to invalidate certain perspectives here. And most people seem to be saying, like, what is this? Follow the money. Says Damar, a lot of chatter that it wasn't really you at the game. Never saw your face. How about posting a pic of yourself now? We want to make sure you're okay. So that's yet another perspective. People are concerned whether this man is okay. I mean, after all, he took a serious hit, suffered a double cardiac arrest, broken ribs, all this stuff. A lot of people are just generally concerned for him, his safety. And then there's more talks. People want to know, is this really him? And I'm telling you, I don't get it. Wow, look at what's this? Atomic Box or Atomic E-Box or whatever says here on this account, says same jacket on Christmas. Whoa, before the accident as a game. I mean, same jacket on Christmas before the accident as at the game. Number one, they dressed him up in something Damar liked and was recognized for. Number two, he likes it and promos it, so it sells more. Where's the air tank? Why is he in a tiny box and not with the ownership? Exactly. Look at this picture, y'all. Look at this. Same jacket he was on. He was showing his face here with his son. He's showing his face there. I believe that's his son. He's showing his face there. He ain't got no problem hiding his face there. So why you hiding your face there, bro? This wasn't a part of your attire. Since when you change up your wardrobe? So you was in the hospital. You was laying in the hospital bed like, yeah, bro. Y'all know how these youngins talk? Remember I told you the girls be like, bruh. Don't act like y'all don't know, like you ain't never heard these teenagers, these young adults talk. The girls be like, bruh. So I guess Damar was laying in the hospital bed like, bruh. When I get out of the hospital, I'm about to change up my wardrobe. I'm about to ninja it up. I'm about to ski mask it up. Oh, I'm gonna be just like this. Y'all know it be cold up in here. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Let me see if I can, if it shows the... See? Look at here. Here with him being taken off with security. He in the jacket. Y'all see this? Man, I need to be... I'm saving these pictures, man. Appreciate it, fam. I'm saving these pictures. Yeah, I appreciate that, fam. Okay, you know about this, obviously. Seen this one. So let me back up real quick. I need to, we know about the... He's showing his face here. See, here we can see his face. Look at him in the hospital bed. Okay, and if there's a time for you to wear a mask, it's supposed to be now when you're in the hospital. You see what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense with germs and all that stuff. That's when you wear a mask. I mean, I know a lot of people are anti-mask and all this stuff, but I'm saying, if you're going to wear a mask, wear it in the hospital. Okay, but at least here we can still see his face. We can see his eyes. Eyes are the window to the soul. We can see his eyes look like his dad eyes right here. Do y'all see that? His eyes look like his dad eyes, and even his mom eyes. You can see that same spiritual energy. The eyes are the window to the soul. I told you I'm going to bring that spiritual game. Peak game. Got number 3, just like his jersey. Got 3 people there. Got his mom and dad. Okay? We can see that this is him. That's his hair. This is his tats. That's his body frame. His skin, like this is him. His complexion, all of that. Whoever this dude is here don't look like him. It's like somebody's a darker complexion. And I'm talking about if y'all look on the right over here, where the cursor is, whoever this is in this picture, it does not look like him. I'm sorry, it does not look like him. Make sure I save this picture too. Junk is crazy, man. This is crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Crazy. You know, somebody here is talking about can't move your arms like he did with several broken ribs. I mean, you know, when you break your ribs, even if you're okay, you don't just like the way he's posing and standing, it would be painful, y'all. Like, let me see if I could get to, does it have it on here? I don't know, man. I don't believe this. I don't. And for him to put this on his own Twitter account, let me read a couple more comments here. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it's just me. Look at what these people. Yeah, do you see what people are saying on his own Twitter account? They said they showed you with a mask. They talking about Damar and a hood through a snow squall while there was a cameraman right there in the room with you filming your back. All mural pics are hiding eyes, face, and hands. No words from you after the whole nation prayed for you. It make sense. Exactly. Somebody make it make sense, man. To me, this is confirmation that this ain't Damar, that this is a clone. Look, everybody's saying this. Ultra MAGA, what's this? Ultra MAGA, Jesus Freak here says clone. So this is a clone of Damar. I believe it is. The real guy must be deleted. Look, Damar Hamlin is a clone starter pack. What in the world? Like, you know, I know these are different political views, but I must have closed everything. I want you all to see that all the different walks of life are all saying the same thing. This is why, y'all, it's not just one perspective. So this one says, it's Damar for sure. He's playing with the conspiracies. Let the man live. I don't know. It's too many suspects. It's too many suspects here. And the same thing, I forgot all about the broken rib injuries. And why wasn't he seen with the team? Why was he away from this team during the game? Like, you are a player. You're supposed to be with your team. Like, your family knows this. Everybody knows this. See? Okay, look at what Glove said. What was this? Some medical person here. I guess that whatever. It says, just leaving this right here. The CPR used to bring Damar back had to have broken ribs. Do y'all see this? So we know his ribs were broken. No way, again, no way was someone healing only 3 weeks from broken ribs could flail his arms up and down like he was in that skybox. So, to this individual here, John, what's his name? John Guido. If you somehow happen to be watching my live stream, can you answer, if this truly is Damar, then why is he wailing his arms like that with broken ribs? Okay? Can't no man with broken ribs just continuously wail and do that and not show no signs of pain, flinching. He did it like for a while. Wow, people got like records here talking about he might not even be here. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't even know if this is true, but people putting up a lot of suspect stuff here. Hey, every time I close that out, I get kicked out of the list. Yeah, somebody says, I mean, when is the next live interview? Any explanation on what caused the heart attack? I mean, after all, this man is doing great and he was cheering on his team and all of this. Yeah, why in the world were you wearing a ski mask at the football game? You're inside, you're not outside. If he was outside, then it would be believable. Oh, it's cold, it's snowing, he just wearing a ski mask. See, that would be believable. Again, make it make sense. He could use that all day long to the bank. Yeah, I got this on because I'm outside. It's cold. Okay, we can't argue with that. But you inside of the box, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm supporting a lot of people here, all things Athena. She says, Mike and Damar Hamlin and all these people said, might not want to make assumptions, but she said you're incorrect. I don't know who says, I don't know specifically what she's referring to, but she says guy coded twice and was on the floor of the stadium for 22 minutes. This man has broken ribs and etc. No ambulance stops to pick up mom. Pay attention. Ooh, see, it's a lot of details here. Lots of details just right here in this picture alone. Like this one picture in this whole chat. Y'all can go to his Twitter and see all of this. I don't want to get into that. Wait, what in the world? See, somebody here says a Pennsylvania deletion record when Hamlin was at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center on the western edge of Ohio, right? Oh, I don't know. That's talking about the debunking this picture here. I don't know whether the man's here or not, but it's definitely suspect. This is just, there's too many things that don't make sense. Like, I mean, look what J. Crumb here says. Clone with a ninja emoji. There is something definitely strange about this post. At the very least, it does not seem like a proper response. Like, people's like, lay off, lay off. Okay, why do you respond like that? It just don't make sense. A super shady, seems super shady for a guy that almost deleted. Sure has a funny way of showing his thanks for everyone's prayers in hopes that you pull through at this point. The peeps need to know what's the end game. Exactly. What is his end game? I'm telling you. Let me look in the chat real quick. Because I haven't even got back to the chat. I've been looking at all the Twitter stuff. Yeah, I see y'all are looking at it. Yeah, a lot of people are scared to talk about it because they scared. You know, when you talk about this stuff, they try to label you or block you and all that stuff, right? That's why people scared. With other content creators that, they talking about they all bold and, they bought it. I know a lot of content creators that talk about controversial stuff. They bold, they bought it. We ride it. Got a lot of soldier content creators. Where they at? You don't see them talking about it though. Maybe they'll talk about it later. I don't know. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that's in their agenda and their schedule. They just don't have time. We don't know. But if we don't see them talking about it in the coming days, see, a lot of people scared to talk about all the spiritual stuff. They'll talk about other stuff, but they ain't gonna talk about all the spiritual stuff. They ain't gonna talk about that. Satanic, Illuminati, demonic. They ain't gonna talk about that. They want to avoid that, to stick to facts and figures so no one can judge and criticize me, so that I don't have any YouTube algorithm blocks and things of that nature. Yeah, I know how people operate. I get it. Yo, y'all definitely got to get the likes up. I need y'all to get the likes up. If that's all the likes that we have, y'all definitely got to get the likes up. I need y'all to smash the like button. There's too many people here. All you got to do is hit X on the live chat, hit thumbs up, and then hit the live chat again. Very simple to do. There's too many people here to not have nowhere near the amount of likes. Can y'all please hit the like button? Please. This is just crazy. What in the world? Hey, that's look. If that's the case, that's even more crazy. Queen Thomas says it was said that Quavo is the impersonator of Damar. He wears those sunglasses and headgear. I don't know. Now, see, that makes sense because Quavo, the one that's all fashion, he be the ones that be like that with all his sports games. Y'all remember? Look, let me pull this up real quick. Let me find I gotta find a picture. I don't know if I'm gonna find it or not, but I have seen Quavo wrapped up like that. Wouldn't that be crazy though? I don't know if that's even true or not, but wouldn't that be crazy if Quavo even has something to do with it, period, whether this is him or not? Wouldn't that be insane, y'all? What if that actually does have some validity? See, this is the type of stuff that they do. This is the type of stuff that they do. I feel you, Jordan. He should have been with his teammates. We should have had an interview from him. Nothing was done to debunk any of this. He was isolated like a stunt. Like, who gonna be in a skybox? That's like a fan being in a skybox. That's something when we was talking about Quavo, I'm just gonna throw it out there. That's something that Quavo would do. You know, he would go into the skybox and, you know, go chill. How you gonna be a player for the team? It ain't like he can't get in the game. Like, he is the game. What do you mean he can't get in there and get on the field? That's his rightful place. Can somebody make it make sense? You'd be like, oh yeah, so you Damar Hamlin? I'm sorry, sir, you can't come in here. Well, man, I play for the Bills. Man, I'm the safety. I'm sorry, sir, we can't let you out here. You have unauthorized access. I mean, like, come on, like, really? It's Damar Hamlin. He can come and go as he wants. Think about this. Y'all see this. 9 minutes of CPR would have broken the bones in his chest and ribs. Yeah, dude is definitely injured. He walking around. It's like, yeah, get him up, get him up, get him up. Like, really? Look, see, like, look, you see this. Judy says she broke her ribs a couple years ago. She couldn't do much. Definitely no. Yeah, you ain't going to be waving your arms. That's another thing, too. Look, Tanya Bradley says, what cardiologist would recommend traveling so soon? They really are. Mary says they're really insulting the intelligence of humans. His facial coverings are obsessive, especially to be indoors. Exactly. I appreciate you, Queen. The wheels ain't trying to fall off right now, but I appreciate it. Exactly. He was talking about all these posts and all this stuff. If it was the real him, he would be coming out. We would have heard an interview. We would have seen things like, man, I'm so happy to be here. I'm here with the players. Y'all know how these interviews goes. I know I ain't out on the field, but I'm glad to be here. Hopefully we come back with a W. We get a win. You know, hopefully I can get back out here, yada, 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 whatever. Y'all know how it goes. This would be breaking news. People would love to cover this story. This would be up. Yes, we got the interview with Damar Hamlin right after, you know, him getting out of the hospital. He's with the team and stuff. Yeah, everybody can see how weird this is. It's weird. His response is weird. And it's on his Twitter account. It ain't like somebody made it up. This is coming from his own account. It probably is Photoshop. Wait, that's a way too alpha says. There's a lot going on here. I don't know. This don't sound right. See, look what Karen said. Everyone's saying who's had broken ribs, they couldn't even like. I'm telling you, y'all, this is crazy, man. Hey, what's up, Bia? Possibly at this point, because you know they trolling us now. Wow, look what Charles said. Charles said they removed an article that admitted that Damar was already deleted, but from a brain clot. But they removed it quickly. I'm telling you, he probably ain't here. They trolling us. See, look, Patriot Chick, everyone is saying, and I'll put this on the screen, who's had cracked ribs, it takes you it's at least, you ain't gonna be waving your arms within a month's time. I believe that, Turquoise Barbie. I believe he already was in the process. They already be having this stuff planned ahead of time. That's why when they take you out, boom, some of them, they take you out and that's it. There is no clone, there's no nothing. You just gone. But obviously they cloned him. I mean, I'm just saying, you're right. When the parents are around, things like this do happen. Look at Rom says exactly. Crack one, and it's more than one rib. He cracked multiple ribs, and it takes you know what I'm trying. Oh, he's saying if you crack one rib playing football, it takes weeks to breathe. And yeah, you can't even breathe normal. And then he's like, and then for him to struggle breathing, why you gonna be wrapped up, fashion or not? It's crazy, y'all. Let me check. Let me see we'll see where the likes at. Y'all know how I roll. It's too many people here. Okay, we doing better, but I still need y'all to get the likes up. I should have more likes than this. We doing better. All it takes is a second to hit the like button. It goes a long way to help me to continue to do this. Because if I don't get the likes up, people don't see this content. They don't get it. It's free. It don't cost you no money. All you gotta do is hit the like button, and it helps more people discover this, see what's what, get notified when I do go live. Y'all know when I be speaking all this truth, they be trying to shut me down. So, just saying, I want y'all to be able to have access to this, other people to have access to this. Let's start a dialogue. Let's let other creators even see this so that they can start talking about this. They can take a look at this because something is very weird that is coming from his own Twitter account. I know people say, oh, he's just cloning us. I mean, look, y'all see what I just said? I just said he's just cloning us. I meant to say he's just clowning us. Suspect, y'all. Suspect. Way too alpha, says Quavo. Man, what if it was Quavo, man? That'd be crazy. And you know what? As crazy as they are, I wouldn't even put them past it. What if that was Quavo? Y'all know Quavo be at these football games. Gotta show my teeth, y'all. So you said Speak Life Garden says you didn't see the field. You're not into sports. Can you show that? Are you referring to where they showed Neymar? Is that what you're referring to? Like where they first showed him for us to even be talking about all of this? They just clowning us for real. Like this is ridiculous. What's up, Amazon woman? See, look, Amazon woman has a good point. They gathered around him because they knew what time it was. It was a ritual. Oh, okay. So she wants to see Amazon. I mean, I'm sorry. Speak Life Garden Homestead and Permaculture wants to actually see where I showed. So this, y'all can go to TMZ. It's all over, but this is the video. Okay, where we saw Damar. See, he's throwing up the triangle sign. Same jacket, but you can't see him. You look, waving his arms. Look at him. And it's a cameraman right there that just walked by. But we can't get no picture of his face. He got a mask on, all this stuff. He waving his arms at the top of his head. You know, and it. Now watch this one more time. He clapping, moving around like, yeah, throwing up like all this movement that would agitate the daylights out of your ribs. He ain't flinching. Like he dancing to this beat I got going in the background. Throwing it up, throwing it up. It's out there. It's all over Twitter. It's on TMZ. It's on other outlets. But this is where I got it. I mean, yeah, man. I think that's his son. I think Damar has a son. I think it's the same one that I showed y'all in. Wait a minute. Let me back up real quick. Let me take this off the screen real quick because I don't want to. I think it's this same young man that is here. Okay, I think this is the same young man. Again, Damar Devil Horns. Got the child here with devil horns. Okay, y'all see it? Devil horns. Follow the cursor. Devil horns. And then got his son or his child or whoever this is. I'm not even sure if it. I'm assuming it's his child. I really don't know, y'all. I ain't looked this up to find out if this is his child or if this is his nephew. But he seemed to be in all these pictures, so I would think it is. See the child's hand? 6, 6, 6. That's why you make a circle with your thumb and your index finger, and then you go 6, 6, 6. Okay? It ain't the first time. He throws this up all the time. I showed y'all this on his Twitter account and everything. Oh, okay. So Queen Thomas said that's his little brother. He plays for. Okay, so see, yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if that was his son or who, and I knew it was some relation, some kin. So that's his little brother. But still, he's throwing it up too, like, yeah, little man, let me show you how to get through. Look, see, y'all peep game. Number 33 was the only one standing in the circle, kneeling. There's a lot of ritualistic stuff going on. Hey, what's up, Shar Salai? I hope I'm pronouncing Shayar Salai. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, sweetie. But she says that's his little brother. But yeah, that's his little brother. We got 2 people to confirm that's his little brother. But still, he throwing it up. Throwing it up, y'all. Y'all know that's what he does. Throw it up. Man, this ain't the real Damar, man. I'm sorry. Like, not in this picture, but this clone. It just can't be. It's just too suspect. It's just too suspect to me. Now, I want to tell y'all something I just thought about too. This ironic. Why is this an official tweet? Okay, from the Buffalo Bills Twitter account. Yet when we come down here, they said they reached out to the Bills for a comment and they hadn't heard no word. So see, there's another questionable thing. What is really going on here? And again, who are these so-called sources? List them, name them. Any updates? Who knows if we'll get any of that? Who knows? Y'all, as it currently stands, unless I see otherwise, this is a clone. And we're seeing this live. This is how they do it. They knock somebody off or make it look like they nearly got deleted, and then all of a sudden they come back. All of a sudden, they miraculously come back. Yes, God is good. Woohoo! God is good. They're back. Yes. So, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I got a couple of things I need to take care of. I'm gonna be back. I'll be back in a couple of hours for another live. I always tell y'all to check the thumbnails on my YouTube account. If you're subscribed to me, you don't get notifications. Okay, if you're new, all you have to do is subscribe and hit the notification bell and select all. This is going to work for you. But for those of you that have been subscribed to me and you do not get notifications when I release videos and go live, then I need you to quickly unsubscribe, immediately resubscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure all is checked. You should be good to go. I agree with you. I agree with you. We had a picture of him in the hospital, was weird at all. It's a lot of weird stuff. So his folks are just acting probably so. Amazon woman, you see this pattern go on and on again. You know, I covered this with Devin Wheelock with the UGA Bulldogs. You remember the offensive lineman? They got into an accident right after the Bulldogs won, championship and all this stuff. And his mama, she sacrificed her first son through a car accident. Then we go, the same thing happened again with Devin. These parents and these people and the things they do, and I put out the video showing her throwing up the 666. I got all these thumbnails and things up. If y'all want to connect the dots, all this stuff is connecting. And this is what I be trying to show you all. It'll be a pattern. If it's dealing with sports, it's a pattern. If it's dealing with entertainment, it's a pattern. Dealing with politicians, it's a pattern. Dealing with doctors, it's a pattern. It doesn't matter who it is. There's always this pattern you see these same people over and over and over again. And we're seeing it here, and it is just ridiculous. And for someone to sacrifice your own child, this is a requirement. Your own flesh and blood, Tyrese, baby boy, Jody. Your own flesh and blood. Don't act like y'all ain't never seen that scene in Baby Boy. For them to do that, these people are evil. They're soulless. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world? Man meaning mankind. You can be a woman, ladies, but lose your soul. I'm with you, Larissa. I'm with you, babes. I'm with you. I think he's a clone. He acting like that's that weird clone behavior. They act soulless, like they don't know what to do. They act like a AI. That's what somebody said, AI, like artificial intelligence or something. Thank you so much, Tanya Bradley, for subscribing. They act like they're programmed. They act weird. You see what I'm saying? There's no like soul behavior to it. There's no spirit. Y'all, I'm gonna have to break this down about how clone people act. That's how you know they be cloned. Because and the way that Damar is acting and going about these motions, he's acting weird. Like, let me break something down before I go. See, a clone person doesn't know about socialism. They only know about programming, right? So they have to understand that, like, we know, like, wait a minute, I'm a professional athlete and I just got out of the hospital. I'm supposed to be with my teammates. I'm supposed to be with the reporters, et cetera, et cetera. Right? That's what we know because we have a soul. But a clone individual does not have a soul. They don't know that. Or they have a demon or demons inhabiting them, and they don't know that. So they got to be taught this, reprogrammed and shown how they're supposed to conduct themselves. But when they're new, when they first out, they got to figure this stuff out. They're like a baby. They're like a new spirit or a new program that's just now running. So they got to do updates and all types of stuff. And he's clearly showing this type of behavior. He acting weird. You in a skybox. You dress your climate controlled environment. You dress like you outside. And I'm telling you. I agree. Charles, yeah, it's either a clone or it's somebody else in his place. But that ain't him. That's all I got to say. Yes, and I want to say one last thing that Mary Go Round says. She says that when everyone's sending off prayers, you want to come out and publicly address everyone. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's that clone behavior. See, we know to address people because we have a soul in our body. We have a conscience. his behavior is acting just like he don't have one, which means he gone, which means that ain't him. Yeah, we ain't heard his take on the whole scenario. Y'all, this ain't him. And watch. Now that I'm saying this, if this is you, Damar Hamlin, Buffalo Bills, all the people that be watching my videos and my streams, I know y'all be lurking in the background. Can y'all provide some official proof and evidence that this is actually Damar? Can we hear from him? Can we see from him? I bet they ain't gonna do it, y'all. I bet they ain't gonna do it. Just watch. So, yeah, Amazon, exactly. Amazon woman, isn't it convenient that the weather and the timing and the particular location, and it's just convenient we can't see his view and he's masked up, it's just convenient, right? Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you for subscribing. I really, truly do appreciate it. But y'all, for real, I got to get out of here. I got some things I got to take care of. I'm going live in I don't know, about 3 hours or so. 3 to 4 hours, somewhere around there. I'm going live. For those of you that are new to my channel, when I go live, or if I plan on going live, I usually have a thumbnail that pops up on my channel. And it talks about who, what, when, where, why, and how that I'm going live on. So all you got to do is go to my YouTube channel, you'll see. But you should get notified because most of you are new and you're seeing that. If you're my regulars, again, and you don't see that, then you need to, as I said, unsubscribe, immediately resubscribe, then hit the notification bell, make sure all is selected, all right? And that way, you all will get notified when I do go live. I at least want you to know, whether you can come through or not. I mean, shoot, you might just be able to come through and smash that like button and have to bounce, get right back out. I appreciate that as well. Like, all of this support, I really do appreciate you all. I see you all. I see every last one of y'all. I'm watching, okay? And it just helps me to continue to do this. Again, there's no show without an audience. So on that note, y'all, again, if you have not hit the like button, please hit it on the way out. I really do appreciate it. I'm getting out of here. Like I said, I'll be back in about 3 hours, maybe 4. Stay tuned. Watch for the thumbnail. I'll do an update. We'll go from there. And that's what we're going to do. All right. I love you all. I really do. I care for you all. I really do. I hope it shows. I try to show it. I think y'all know. So, getting out of here. Once again, thank you for your presence, for your time, for your subs, for your likes, for everything you do. Also, for those of you that are new, let me say this for those of you that are new. I'm also a life coach if you haven't seen the title. I'm a life coach, consultant. I help people with their careers, with business, spiritual, money, love, you name it. I do it. And I do it via video chats, video recordings, phone, and in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. So if that's something that you're looking for, you need it, my reputation precedes me. I always say, ask about me in these streets. Follow the instructions in the description box here in this live stream. Every live stream, every video that I have up on my YouTube channel, or simply just go to brainwaves.com. That way you all know that, okay? I got to go. I got things I need to do, especially in order for me to make it back. So, until then, I appreciate you all, and I'll send you all away to a couple of hours with love, with blessings, and